Hello, everybody. It's me, Twinkle. Hola, amigos. Soy Twinkle. Do you know what time it is? It's Twinkle time live online. Are you ready, DJ Dallas?
I was born ready.
1, 2, 3. Come on, everybody, just shimmer with me. Blink 3 times, and you will see a spark of twinkle. That's me. Bring your friends along with me. Just a wink, that's all you'll see. So are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, vamos a intentarlos todos otra vez. Parpadea y verás una chispa de twinkle. And me, I glow and I'm having fun. Dancing and singing is always number one. I gleam from ear to ear with making others forget their fears. Giggling and cheering is always so much fun than being alone and blue. So you could be clowning around with us too. So are you ready? 1, 2, 3, yeah! Blink 3 times and you will see a spark of twinkle. That's me. Bring your friends along with me. Just a wink, that's all you'll see. Twinkle. That's what everybody calls me. Yes! Thank you, DJ Dallas. Happy Thursday, everybody. Feliz Jueves. And if you've been tuning in to Twinkle Time live online from day 1 or even week 2, you know how much I love saying Jueves, which is Thursday. So if you remember how to say it with me, everybody make the Z. And everybody, let's do it together on the count of 3. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Jueves. I don't know why I love saying that so much or doing that little motion, but I love it. So we're going to do it every single Thursday. Hashtag TTLOL, which is the hashtag I gave Twinkle Time Live Online. So if you guys are on Instagram, make sure you are hashtagging TTLOL or hashtagging Twinkle Time Live Online. And I will then hashtag it and reshare it on my Insta stories. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. So, okay, it's Thursday. That means it's Thankful Thursday, right? So let me tell you all the things that I am thankful for today. So today is Wear Your PJs to Work Day. How amazing is that? So I am so thankful that I'm an independent recording artist, my own boss, the head of my own record label, that I get to show up to work to do my live stream in my PJs. How about that? And actually live streaming from my very own room. So that is, I'm so super thankful, and actually super thankful, but actually it's so incredibly different and strange this time around because we're not touring right now, independent musicians. We're not doing dates because we are being safer at home, which is better for everybody so we can all stay healthy. So now we have to be extra creative and extra resourceful in what we are doing. And that's why we are doing our live streams and engaging with all of you guys. And you know what? I believe in my heart that we are all going to come together as a community and we are going to be so much stronger in this process and get over everything together, super strong. And I'm also super thankful for, did you know that today is National High Five Day? So everybody at home, because I can still see you all at home, everybody do high five up in the air. And if you've been to my live concerts, you know how much I love giving high five. So high five, everybody. We're going to get through this together, stronger and better, that I know. So you know what? Speaking of being an independent recording artist for kids and families, I actually want to introduce you. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of our guest for today. Are you guys ready? Well, of course you're ready. So let me tell you all about her. Her name is Joanie Leeds. She is a award-winning singer-songwriter from New York, and she's going to be Skyping in a little bit. And here is a little sneak peek.
I love New York. I love New York. Central Park, Broadway, and Times Square. Street food, any food, it's hard to compare. I love New York. I love New York. Subway, High Line, museums galore. Taxi cabs, pedicabs, you don't need a car. I love New York. I love New York. Statue of Liberty, Museum, Natural History, Brooklyn Bridge, Coney Island, Yankee Stadium, Empire State Building, Grand Central, Governor's Island, Rockefeller, Lincoln Center, and of course the Met. I'm not done yet. I love New York. I love New York. I love New York. I love New York.
Yes, I love New York. I will have to tell you, I actually do love New York. It's one of my favorite places to perform and to visit. And if you didn't know, my dad is from Brooklyn, New York. So we're definitely New Yorkers in the house. And I was just reading the comments while the video was playing, and I see that Lincoln, you're still in your PJs? Well, hello, National PJ Day. I love it. I also want to give props and shout outs to Katie, who has not missed a live stream yet, and she is now acting as stage manager on the live stream feed here on the comment section, and also telling everybody 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it's Twinkle time, and don't forget your snacks. I so love that. Thank you, Katie, for doing that. And yes, high five to everybody, and a different look for Twinkle. You know me and fashion. I love always different looks, always shocking y'all. So, are you all ready for word of the day? Of course you're ready for word of the day. So everybody, let's do a drum roll on the count of 3. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Dun, 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 dun. Today's word of the day is strong. That's right. We can be strong physically, but also we are all strong mentally. And I know you probably don't give yourself enough credit, but we are all stronger than we think we are. Super true. So, are you all ready for la palabra de hoy? Okay, everybody, let's do it in Spanish. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Dun, dun, dun. La palabra de hoy es fuerte. That's right. Yo soy fuerte. That means I'm strong. But nosotros somos fuerte. Mentalmente, físicamente, más de lo que pensamos. Meaning that we are all strong mentally, physically, more than we think we are. So always remember that, even if you're having a hard day, or maybe some of you right now are like, I really, really, really need to get out of the house, or this is so strong, your life's been turned upside down, or you're having problems. I've been getting a lot of emails from people that they're having problems on Zoom with their teacher in Common Core math. Trust me, math just period is one of my hardest subjects. I had problems myself, but you know what? You are stronger than you think you are. You just got to own up to it, no excuses, and learn to work over all those hurdles. So, with that being said, I think it's time to introduce my guest, right? Are you guys excited? Everybody get excited. I have to put my headphones on, as you know. And I know that lately we've been having issues with the Skype where it's glitching. So everybody cross your fingers, cross your arms, cross your eyes, and hopefully I hear that Skype does have those problems sometimes. It's something that is uncontrollable. But we're going to be stronger together, and we are going to work together because this is LIVE live, completamente en vivo. So everybody put your hands together. Let me pull everything up because I have to unmute everybody. Put your hands together for my new friend. We've never met before. My new friend, Joanie Leeds.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Can you
Hi,
hear me okay?
Joanie. We could totally hear you. Everybody give us thumbs up if you guys can hear. I know it's a little bit delayed on their end. How are you?
I'm doing great, actually. It's a good
Can
day. How are you doing?
I'm doing great as we can be, right? And okay, so I was telling everybody that you're from New York, but right now, are you Skyping in from New York?
No, actually, a couple of weeks ago, I came down to North Carolina. I had a
Ooh.
place that I could go to with a little bit of the outdoor space because in New York City, I'm on the eighth floor of a building with no balcony, no outside at all. So I just needed a little fresh air. I luckily had a place to go, and
Nice.
it's a pretty nice mountainous view, actually. So
Oh, how
very happy to be here.
beautiful. Well, how beautiful. And you know what? I love your backdrop. It's so super cute. So, okay, so for those of you at home who don't know, Joanie is a singer, songwriter, musician for kids and families. And you have like 9 albums, right?
9 for kids, yes, yes.
Wow, 9 albums. That is amazing. And you have a brand new album that you literally just released, like literally like a little over a week ago, right?
Yes, it's called All the Ladies. I don't know, can you see me or you just
I
hear
can,
me?
no, I can see you. We can hear you.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
That it's
okay.
probably
Show it.
backwards,
Keep
but
showing it one more time because I'm going to give it full frame. There you go. All the
yeah,
ladies.
All the
I love
Ladies.
that. Girl power. Girls rock.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
is so awesome. And I actually listened to it all day yesterday and
Oh,
I am loving it. And for those of you guys who haven't heard Joanie's music, Joanie, I feel like you're kind of like Taylor Swift in your songwriting abilities and your musicianship. It's your writing is amazing. It's super clever and the album is really well done. It's very like folk country. I love it. So tell us
thank you
like
so much.
of course, yeah. And you guys, this is the first time we're actually having a conversation. We've never met in life. So yay for virtual meeting, right?
It's true. It's like we don't need to be in the same place. We're still together. Well, so the album actually was produced by one of your most recent guests, Lucy Kalantari.
That's right. And you guys all
Yeah.
remember. I know Lincoln remembers because he loved Darius. So that's
Oh my gosh,
awesome.
I love Darius too. Yeah, Darius and my daughter are friends. So
Aww.
yeah, she produced the album, and a long time ago we were having a conversation about a year ago in March
Okay.
about making this album, and she always wanted to produce somebody, and I had all of these ideas and thoughts about making an album that was only by women singing, women that are playing the instruments, producing, like basically across the board. I wanted it to have like girl power. And so she was very interested in the project, and I wrote all the songs, all the music, and then we put together like an all-star group of women from across the country, and it just came out April 3rd. So it's very
I
exciting.
literally was just going to say that when listening to it yesterday. It's definitely like an all star group of independent lady
Yeah.
musicians in all fields. Because you have everybody from like Sonia de los Santos, who does children's music too, and Lisa Loeb, who is, mainstream, but I mean, I grew up listening to Lisa Loeb, so hey,
Yeah.
and
Same.
I'm trying to think, right? Like, hey, and Polly from Andrew and Polly, which I hope I'll have them on soon. They're good friends of mine. So yeah, no, and then I actually loved. There's 2 songs that I like really spoke to me. Is your song called "Anything" on your new album, All the Ladies, which was super empowering for kids to be anything that they want to be, and also the song that you did with Lucy, which is "Beautiful." Is it
Mhm.
"You're Beautiful"? Like that one is a fave too.
Yeah, I don't actually sing on that one. She completely sings
Oh,
that on her own, and she's playing the piano on that too. So I wanted to give it a
wow.
chance to feature some other musicians, so I wasn't going to be singing every song. So, for example, the opening track, If Girls Rule the World, that one is Polly Hall and Carly Shiraki.
Wow.
So
So As an artist, what is that take a little bit of the pressure off from you having to always be singing? Or was it like, oh, I want to do that song too? Like what was the emotions behind that?
Well, part of the job of the producer, which was Lucy, is we kind of sat down and we said, whose voice would really sound good on this specific song? And as a songwriter, it's my job to write the songs. But then a lot of songwriters, they write a song and then they hand it to a different singer. So that's kind of what I did on this album. I've never really done that before in all of the albums that I've ever done. So it was like a whole different process. And I was so happy to send these songs to other people because, Lucy, for example, on the song Beautiful, I wrote it as like an upbeat, like kind of country tune, and she slowed it down. She turned it into a ballad, like a slow song.
Yeah.
So it really took shape and turned into something different. So it was really exciting. I loved having people join and sing all the songs.
Interesting. That's awesome. Well, would you like to sing a song from your new album?
I would love to. And you had said before to me that you enjoyed the song Anything, so I thought I would sing that one. Is that cool?
Oh, I would love that. Okay, yay! Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Don't let anybody tell you you can't be what you're wanting to be. Don't let anybody stand in the way. You will be what you're wanting to be. You wanna be a pilot and fly. You wanna be a racer and drive. You wanna be a duck in the fly. You can be anything. You can be anything. Don't let anybody tell you you can't be what you're wanting to be. Don't let anybody stand in your way. You could be what you're wanting to be. A scientist, lawyer, inventor, a singer, a painter, investor, a software engineer, or a teacher. You can be anything. You can be anything. There's a little solo part here. Let anybody tell you you can't be what you're wanting to be. Don't let anybody stand in the way. You will be what you're wanting to be. You can be anything. You can be anything. You can be anything. You can be anything. Be what you wanna be. You can be anything. Be what you wanna be. You can be anything.
Yes! That was awesome.
Thank you.
I love that song so much. I think that is so empowering and such a strong message for all kids of all ages. So thank you for singing that song. Thank you.
Of course,
Now,
of course, of course.
so you've been songwriting for a really long time. Do you remember the very first song that you ever did for kids and families?
For kids and families, yes. I don't remember the first grown-up song I sang. I started writing music in college, but for kids and families, I got a job as a music teacher working at a school. And I remember, I think I kind of inherited a song from the previous music teacher, kind of like a hello song. And then I was like, I can write one. I'll do that. So I wrote like a hello everyone, how are you? Looks like you got some dancing to do. Can you dance, dance, dance? Then we'll sit down. So, like a kind of get up and dance type of song.
I
So that's
love
the hello
that.
song.
I love that. And what made you fall into, because everybody has a really cool story about how they got into kids and family music. Like, what was like your transition from performing, grown up mainstream music into kids and families?
So I was doing the whole, music circuit scene in New York City, playing all the clubs like the Bitter End and the Living Room and CBGB's and Arlene's Grocery and all those good spots from like the early 2000s. And I was looking to have a day job that involved music, and a friend of mine was a nanny, and she's like, "You really should work with kids." And I'm like, "I have no idea how to work with children." Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't have like younger cousins or anything, but she's like, there's this place called Gymboree, and you maybe like you can get a job there and you can sing and sing with the kids. So I did. I auditioned for the Gymboree Play and Music program, and I started working there. And about 3 months later, I was promoted to manager. So I was actually managing the Upper West Side site. I was like in my early 20s. I had no idea what I was doing. I was like 300 families deep and like managing the center. And so I was like doing birthday parties and doing the classes, but then also managing a team of singers and entertainers. So it was kind of like a fast schooling. And then I started my own birthday party business and started writing my own music and teaching, and it all kind of fell into place. But that was like 15 years ago.
Wow, I love that. I always love hearing how, everybody gets into it, because we all have our own individual stories, and it's awesome. And okay, so you play guitar. What other instruments do you play? If you play any, do you play other instruments?
I do. I play piano. I play by ear. I actually don't read music, so
Me
everything is done by ear.
neither.
I play. Yeah, I know. It's like I wish that I did, but it's kind of one of those things where I tried learning a little too late, and then it's like once you've learned it a certain way, it's difficult. So I play piano, I play guitar, I play ukulele. That's pretty much it. I mean, like I kind of dabble in a few things, but those are the main instruments.
I love that. And also, like, have you, like, since very little, or was it later on in life, when did you discover that music, singing was your passion? And then who influenced you, like, as a kid growing up?
Well, I started singing when I was like 2 or 3 years old. My parents pretty much said, like, I think that she's, she carries a tune. She's not very shy. I stole the entertainer's microphone at my second birthday and started singing, like belting out in front of like the whole birthday party. So I think they were kind of like, okay, I think she's, and it's so funny because my daughter's 4 and she's the exact same way. But yeah, so, it's like, it started early on, and then I was always interested in being in the plays, and I was always auditioning for the shows, and I was in the choir, like all of the ways that you can have music in your life as you're growing up. I did all of the things. And I was really I don't know, I was into Broadway, so I love listening to Broadway music. I was like Les Mis, Miss Saigon, like all of those, early 90s, 80s musicals, cats, like, like all of them.
Memories.
Exactly. So I think Broadway definitely shaped my early music intake. And then I started getting really into like the Indigo Girls and Tori Amos and Fiona Apple. Yeah, like basically any of the people that played at Lilith Fair, like those.
Sarah McLachlan.
Exactly, Sarah McLachlan. I love Lisa Loeb. I love all of them. Paula Cole, and So I started, when I picked up the guitar in high school, I never knew that I was going to make it my career. I just thought it was fun to play music, and then I think one thing led to another. I went to school for musical theater, and I started auditioning and realized I am not a dancer. And I'll leave that to you, Twinkle Time. You have the moves. I do not.
Yeah, no.
So I have like 2 left feet.
It's okay though. I mean, there's musicals where you don't have to dance either. So, because I took that path too. I started in theater and then did Broadway and tours and all that kind of stuff. But like there's certain roles obviously that you have to sing and dance and act, but there's other roles that I could see you playing that you don't have to dance.
Well, it was interesting because when you graduate from a theater program, you go on these, they're called cattle calls, right?
Yeah.
You stand in line in the cold in New York City, and then you find out like dancing comes first,
It does.
unfortunately.
That's true. That is true. That is
So,
very true.
Yeah, unless you're like a superstar. So I decided because of that, I started to switch gears. And I thought I started writing music in college, but I felt like the pressure was on. I wasn't going to make a Broadway role with the dancing that, I'm capable of. And I knew that. And I think I realized that very early on. And I also didn't want to have to wait around for a director to put me in a role. I wanted to kind of take charge and run my own show, and I've definitely enjoyed being my own boss. So I started to write my own music and try to book my own shows, and that worked out really well. And, when I started doing music for kids, it kind of all just came together. And I think I joined the kids music industry right at the right time. And really early on, I felt like it just worked, It just worked.
A right fit. And that's really inspiring also for all you guys listening at home too. If there's something that you're super passionate about, never wait for the phone to ring and never wait for other people to open doors for you. You have to make that happen. And that's why it's so cool that we are independent recording artists, because we are our own boss. And it's a lot more challenging, but the rewards I think are so amazing because it's like you personally did it yourself. So and really quickly, because I would love to hear another song too, but is there any challenges from being an independent recording artist that you maybe were like, oh, this is such a big challenge, but you became stronger and overcame that particular challenge doing it all yourself?
Well, I don't know if your listeners if they know what a type A versus a type B personality is, but I think as a musician, there are a lot of musicians that are type B, where they're kind of like, strolling along a little bit late to things. And, but I'm a very type A person. So for me, I like everything to be a certain way, in control. And I think when you are, but also creative. So I'm kind of a little bit of both. And I think to be your own boss, to be in charge, you have your own record label, you run your own show as well. You need to be a little bit of both. And it's kind of a balance, right? You have to figure out like, okay, well, I can't control it if the traffic is really bad, right? In LA. I know you've experienced this all the time. Like you have to be in control of like, I need to leave 2 hours early to get to this show on time, or else I could be in really big trouble, right? So there is a lot of, you have to think ahead a lot. Yeah. And for me, that came really easy, but you also have to be in charge of your band and having them think ahead, and like not all of them want to wake up really early for a show. So, it's like you have to kind of let go of some control, but then you also have to be in control in order to be able to release the control. So it's a constant, it's like this all the time, right?
I fully understand. And us Kindy rockers, we rock out at 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning. So you have to, like, I'm up at 5 in the morning to get Twinkle
fed. Oh, sure. Exactly. This lipstick doesn't go on itself,
Exactly.
Got the eyelashes down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, what song are you going to sing for us now?
Well, I wanted to sing about a very inspirational woman, and I'm actually wearing her on my dress. I don't know if you can see her.
I'm going to make everybody see it. I know who she is.
So this is a Supreme Court Justice, and her name is Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And the reason why I wrote a song all about her using her initials, RBG, is because she's one of the most inspirational women probably in America, in my opinion, who basically makes laws to help shape our government and make laws so that women and men are treated equally. And so I think she's she's been doing this her entire life. First, she was a lawyer. So I wanted to write a song about her life, not to just educate people on like what it should be or shouldn't be, but really just about her life story, because she has such an interesting life. So this song is called RBG, and there's a music video that's coming out very soon. It just finished.
Yay.
I just finished it up like 2 days ago. So look out for that. Yeah, so this is called RBG. Ruth was born in Brooklyn in 1933. No one could have thought that she'd grow up to be that fiery, clever justice, stunning the Giroux, fighting for equality, dissenting, saying no. It takes a lot of courage to stand and disagree. Come and meet my idol, my favorite supreme. I wanna be just like RBG, fighting for our rights and shining true. I wanna be just like RBG, glorious, notorious, ruffling some feathers while studying the law. Harvard took just 9 smart women, 500 men in all. Ginsburg was on fire, twice made the law review. Graduated #1 whilst a mother too. An advocate for women, so to bring equality, choosing words strategically and fluently legally. I wanna be just like RBG, fighting for our rights and shining. I wanna be just like RBG, glorious, notorious. She never stopped, she never quit. Now on the highest point she sits to pave the way for other women like you and me. I wanna be just like RBG, fighting for our rights and shining true. I wanna be just like RBG, glorious, notorious, the glorious, notorious.
Yes! I love that. What a clever, well-written song. I love that so much. Thank you, Joanie. I'm like looking through. Lincoln wants to know how many scoops of ice cream she was holding in her ice cream video.
That is such a good question. Okay, first of all, I have to tell you that video was taken in Miami, Florida, which is where I'm from, born and raised in Miami. And my favorite ice cream shop, Whip and Dip, and 11 scoops.
11. Did you hear that, Lincoln? I can't even eat 11 scoops of ice cream. Oh my gosh, Joanie. Let's see. And then some. Oh, Miss Nina. Miss Nina is on. I don't know Miss Nina, but I know of Miss Nina. She says children's song, move along songs, Jamboree, baby. I love it.
Miss Nina and I worked together at that Jamboree. She and I worked together, and we know each other from way back in the day. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's like, I'm sure like living in New York, it's like everybody kind of knows everybody. Same like in LA, you kind of know, like run in the same circle of people. That's so cool. Lucy's on here. Yay, RBG. Yay, Joanie. Hi, everybody. And somebody says great voice. And then somebody says miss the early 2000 music. Boy, do I miss early 2000 music. I'm all about that. Yes, that was so cool. Joanie, I would want to Zoom you after because I got to get to know you. Like, so much fun.
I know.
Right? This was so much.
Yes.
I mean, we could talk for hours, I'm sure. And everybody would be like, would you guys want to hear us talk for hours? That would be like crazy.
But it was so awesome being on the show. Thank you so much for having me. This was really great.
Of course. This was so much fun. So this video, everybody always thinks that the live stream, like after the live stream is done, that it's never going to be ever seen. It's actually like I post it. It'll be like living on YouTube, so you guys can always rewatch this. And so thank you, Joanie, so much for stopping by and coming on to Twinkle Time Live Online. So everybody on the count of 3, I know that she can't hear you and you can't hear us, you know, all that stuff, but I know we can all feel the love. So everybody, a strong goodbye to Joanie. Bye, Joanie.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later, alligators.
And don't forget to hang up. I'm trying to hang up too. There we go. There we go. And boom. That was so much fun. Oh, so much fun. Let me adjust. Let me make sure that my cat ears look fierce. Oh my God. Wasn't that so much fun, everybody? I had a blast listening to her. So definitely check out Joanie Leeds on Instagram, Facebook, all that fun stuff on Spotify. So that was a blast. I enjoyed meeting her because that was my first time actually having a full in-depth. I talked to her maybe for a couple minutes on the phone, but this is like the first time actually speaking to her and getting to know her. So that was really fun too. So really quickly, let me just do my little pluggy plug. Patreon.com/Twinkle Time. There is so many fun perks, exclusive memberships if you want to become a member. You know, every little bit helps. It's kind of like, I'm kind of like PBS. You can donate, you can sponsor, you can do whatever you'd like, or you just don't have to. But most importantly, just keep tuning in or watching after. If you're not watching the live stream, totally okay. You can just definitely check out YouTube after at Twinkle Time on YouTube. So guess what time it is? It is time for Joke of the Day. That's right, Joke of the Day. Let me get my fabulous phone and get some jokes out. I've got some good ones. I hope they're good. Let's see. I'm getting better. I know I didn't have a really good joke yesterday, so I hopefully made up for it today. Here we go. Why did Mozart get rid of his chickens? They kept saying, "Bark, bark, bark." Get it? Mozart is a musician and a composer, and Bach was one too. Bach, Bach. Yeah. I love that one. I thought that was good. Okay, number 2. I have a couple prepared just in case that one was a doozy. Why couldn't the athlete listen to her music? Because she broke the record. I love that one. That was brilliant. So brilliant. Okay, joke number 3. This one's going to be really good. I could feel it. What makes music... Oh, hold on. What makes music on your head? A headband. Get it? A band, a headband. That one was my favorite. I'm going to repeat that one always. I think that one was brilliant. You're fabulous, Twinkle. Oh my gosh, Lucy, why, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, keep them coming. Just kidding. And then, somebody goes, ba-dum-bum. So let's see, did I miss anybody? Oh, hey, Jorge, how are you? Thank you for enjoying and watching my jokes. So, you guys, I can't believe it's almost that time. Let me back up so I don't hurt Zuri. If you haven't watched, this is your first time tuning in to Twinkle Time Live Online. My dog likes to sit like right at my feet, and sometimes she'll hop on here literally around this time because she knows I'm almost done, and that means she doesn't have to be confined and she could sit on my lap. But she's actually being very good today. So don't forget to tune in tomorrow, Friday, here, Twinkle Time Live Online. At what time? 2 p.m., 2 de la tarde, Tiempo Pacifico. And don't forget, tell all your friends, share, comment, like. Super important. That's a super way of supporting me and everything that I am doing. But this is so much fun. And don't forget, we are all stronger together, as Brittany says. Stronger than yesterday. I don't know what, yeah. Okay, anyways. Here we go on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Twinkle. That's what everybody calls me. From my house to yours, I hope everybody has a fantastic day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Take care. Oh, wait. There we go. Bye.